All right, so welcome back to the deep dive.
Yeah.
Today we're going to do a deep dive into the question of whether you should be your own registered agent for an LLC.
Oh, this will be fun.
And it sounds dry,
Yeah.
but believe me, I've been reading about this and it's actually fascinating.
Yeah. It really is.
So I'm really interested to hear what you have to say about all this.
Well, I think a lot of people, when they first start out as entrepreneurs, they hear a registered agent and they think, oh my God, one more thing I got to do, one more expense, is this really that important? And maybe I can just take care of this myself. And so they kind of gloss over it a little bit, but it's actually incredibly important.
So let's start there. I think there are a lot of people listening who may not even know what a registered agent is.
Yeah.
So can you explain what a registered agent is and why it's so crucial for an LLC?
Sure. So basically, a registered agent is like your official point of contact for your LLC with the state. They're the ones who receive all the important documents, legal documents, official correspondence, anything that's coming from the state.
Okay.
Service of process, tax forms, notices, all that fun stuff.
So not junk mail.
No, not junk mail.
Not the pizza coupons.
No. That's
super
important stuff. Okay, this is like serious business.
This is serious stuff.
Got it.
Yeah. So you definitely don't want to miss any of these documents.
Yeah, I can see how missing some of these documents could really mess things up for you.
Oh, absolutely.
As a business owner.
Yeah.
So why would someone want to be their own registered agent?
Well, like you said, a lot of entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
especially when they're starting out, they're trying to save money.
Right.
And, registered agent services can cost anywhere from like $100 to $300 a year.
Okay.
So if you can eliminate that cost, why not?
Right.
And some people just like having control over their own information. They don't necessarily want to have to go through a third party. Sure.
So there's definitely some appeal to that.
Yeah, for sure. Especially for, the budget conscious entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the downsides of being your own registered agent?
Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky because remember all those important legal documents we were talking about?
Yeah.
You have to be available during business hours to physically receive them.
Okay.
So that means you can't just work from home. You can't, go on vacation.
Got it.
You have to be there at your registered address to sign for those documents.
Okay, so that limits my freedom a little bit.
It definitely limits your freedom.
As an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So what happens if I miss something really important, like a legal notice or...
Right, well, that's the thing.
Something like that.
If you miss a legal notice, let's say it's about a lawsuit against you, and you don't respond because you didn't receive the notice, the court could rule against you by default, even if you had a valid defense.
Oh, wow.
So you could end up having to pay financial penalties. You could have legal judgments against you. It could really damage your company's reputation.
Yeah. No, that sounds really bad.
It's not good.
So is there a way to kind of get around this?
Yeah.
Without having to, shell out a bunch of money?
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned Inc. Authority. They're a great example of a service that actually handles all of this for free.
Wait, hold on. Free?
You're free.
How do they make money?
Well, they also provide other business formation services. So they kind of bundle it all together.
Okay.
But they really want to make starting an LLC accessible to everybody. So they'll handle all the legal requirements. They'll maintain your privacy. And you can have peace of mind knowing that those important documents are being taken care of.
So it's like having an assistant.
Exactly.
Who's always there.
Yeah.
To take care of all the important stuff.
Yeah, it's like having a really reliable assistant who never takes a day off.
Yeah. So really, I guess what it comes down to is, do you want to deal with all this yourself? Or do you want to pay someone else to do it?
It's about how much is your time worth? How much risk are you comfortable with?
Right.
Those are the questions you really have to ask yourself.
So yeah, that's a great question. For everyone listening, how much is your time worth?
Exactly.
How much is your peace of mind worth when you're starting a business?
Yeah, is it worth the risk of doing it yourself? Or would you rather have someone else handle it?
Yeah, that's a really good point, I think. That's all we have time for today.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive.
It's been a pleasure.
And we'll see you next time.
See ya.